Um, yeah. So I'm not even gonna start out the segment like I usually do because um, I am at a complete and utter loss for words. This is not a joke. This is this is not a joke. The Mandalorian and Grogu has added an Emmy award-winning actor as, and I'm being completely serious when I say this. Emmy award-winning actor from The Bear, Jeremy Allen White, is playing the son of Jabba the Hutt, ROTTA the Hutt. I I turned on the mic and I kind of sat here and said, what is there to say about this? And I mean, we'll talk about this, in some. I'm being a little unserious, but also I legitimately, this was kind of my reaction when I saw the news. What is there to say about this? Because frankly, so here's the deal, right? Because those of you who have seen the Clone Wars, I watched the Clone Wars movie when I was much younger, and I remember, ROTTA the Hutt, or Stinky, as Ahsoka called him, the entire movie. Gosh, that movie was something else. But yeah, so I remember him, and I guess he's all grown up now because he's going to be voiced by Jeremy Allen White. Now, again, I mean, I am not necessarily opposed to the fact that they're bringing the Hutts back because I think, you have a bounty hunting show with The Mandalorian. And, I always actually kind of thought, because the Hutts kind of came back with the Book of Boba Fett, but they were just really lame. They didn't really do anything. I think the Hutts as a, a crime syndicate and crime organization is super interesting, honestly. But, I mean, like, in what world are we living in that the headlines are saying, breaking news, Jeremy Allen White is playing the son of Jabba the Hutt? It's so bizarre, and it's in such a weird, I don't know, alternate universe kind of feeling. Because the thing is, too, right? You don't cast Jeremy Allen White. I'm sorry, unless they did, which is just crazy if they did this. But you just don't cast Jeremy Allen White to voice Jabba the Hutt's son, ROTTA, if he's just speaking Huttese, right? You just don't do that. That's crazy. You're wasting so much money. Any voice actor could come in and speak an alien language, and if unless it was someone like Morgan Freeman or who else has a distinctive voice, I don't know, Denzel Washington or somebody who has just a crazy distinctive voice, Liam Neeson, you wouldn't know. You just wouldn't notice, right? If they were speaking an alien language, it'd be crazy. So ROTTA the Hutt is going to be speaking Basic or English for the rest of us, and I don't understand. And the fact that we're going to be having a Hutt play a somewhat significant role, I think, if you're going to cast Jeremy Allen White, and he's going to be speaking English, which I thought that, when you're a kid, right, watching those Clone Wars episodes, watching Zero the Hutt speak, it's cartoony and it's fun. But looking back on those episodes as you're watching them now, Zero the Hutt was one of the strangest characters in all of Star Wars. And now we're bringing back Jabba the Hutt's son. I don't know. I don't know what to think of any of this. I mean, I want to have more insightful commentary here. Again, I think that it's interesting. Maybe we're going back to more of a crime sort of, feel with the bounty hunters. Am I worried about this? I don't even know if I'm worried anymore about, the Mandalorian and Grogu because of this news. I'm more just baffled. Like, what does this mean for the movie? What is this movie even going to be like? Because at first I was like, okay, so it's just going to be kind of a, continuation of The Mandalorian and whatnot. But this is so strange. Like, chalk this up to being one of the strangest things I've read and have covered on the Access Blockbusters Pod. Because I just, frankly, you guys know I very rarely at a loss for words, and I'm at a loss for words here. So we're going to end the segment there because I just don't know what else to say. If you guys have any thoughts about this in the comments, let me know. Because I'm super curious to hear how this is resonating with you guys. But Jeremy Allen White is going to be playing ROTTA the Hutt in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Okay. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below.